It's early November. It's like November 6th. And I've come up to the Adirondacks to do some waterfowl hunting, continue jump shooting, and we're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches of snow today, and there's about a ½ inch down already. But this is the campsite I'm going to be staying at, and I'm car camping, but I'll set up my canvas tent wood stove. In this pond, that outlet shoreline, there's a river that leaves out of it and goes down to a larger lake, and it's all wetland. I've hunted the lower portion of this river, but I haven't hunted this upper portion. So maybe this afternoon I'll be able to get out and see if there's any waterfowl. The other reason why I'm actually hunting waterfowl this late, early November, is just to see if they're even up here. I don't know. I don't know if I'll jump anything. Maybe they're all gone by now. But I think it was last weekend, maybe the weekend before, my son and I, we jumped quite a few birds. Ended up with 1 goose. All right, about 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes to get set up. Maybe there'll be enough snow to cover my snow skirt. Otherwise, you can see I have rocks on them from the fire pit. I'll put them back before I leave. I still got to set up the stove. And this will be my view. And as soon as I get the stove set up, I'm not going to fire it up, but I'm going to go hunting this afternoon, and I'm going to head out way down here and out the river. I'll post some aerial photos of the wetland stream. I'm not going to tell you where it is, but some people may be able to figure it out. So this is really a scouting for me, to see if there are any waterfowl that stay up here this late in the season. So next year I would just concentrate on the first few weeks of waterfowl hunting and not bother coming up. It actually worked out nicely this year because we had a big wind and rainstorm 2 weeks ago, I think it was. Maybe it was no, it was last weekend, and it washed out some roads, closed the highway going to Indian Lake, and I'm sure I couldn't have gotten up there to do any deer hunting if I had wanted to. Although I've mentioned it before, I'm a little disenchanted with deer hunting in the big woods. And I'm trying something new. Waterfowl. Well, I decided to start the fire before I go out. So that's what I'm going to do. So what I use is some fat wood purchased. little bean fat one. Since I'm car camping, well, actually I started using bio bricks for wood supply years ago. That's what I'm using here today. So today's Thursday, plan to stay till Sunday, but that may change. I may go back Saturday. But I have the option. And I'm exploring a couple new areas I mentioned already for waterfowl. These are my bio bricks. I put an extra bag around them. If they get wet, they certainly expand. Now I'll put 3 in to get her going. Simple as that. Coming down pretty good out there. Could get to 3 inches easy. I'll be alright. Winter camping. So, what am I wearing? I'm wearing my ice fishing suit, which is a Striker Ice, along with my life jacket. But the interesting thing about the Striker Ice suit is it's a floating suit. There's air cells throughout the whole outfit. So I have bibs on and I have the jacket on. Not that I plan on going in the water, but I just put up about 20 birds, or probably blacks, before I got into the marshy area. So I'm sure they'll be just further in. accumulation. I came up on 4 of them. Nice. Let's go here. Well, I put the birds up again. We weren't at the opening. They were in further. So it was a straightaway. They saw me coming. They probably would have been down here had it been calmer. You see the lake is pretty windy. It's nice and calm in the stream. So it's 2 o'clock Thursday. So I've shot at one group. I shot at a bird. I missed it. It was in a group of 4, and they put up a group of at least 10 birds. Could be a few more. Twice I put them up, 2 or 3 times I guess. I don't know. But anyways, I'm heading back. It'll take me about 2 hours to get back, and maybe I'll put something up. I don't know about it, but we'll see. They're going to see me. They'll definitely see me. Could be more than 2. I really like to get to them. I'll go in just a second. Maybe the battery will stay. I've been chasing all day. I put them up and came in. Straight ahead. Nice and battery stay. So it's Friday morning. It's about 8 o'clock. And I'm fixing to cook breakfast. I probably got an inch and a half of snow last night, and it's still snowing now. I won't head out until around 10 o'clock. So I'm at the trailhead. Of this pond. I've never been. Well, this is a lake, actually. I'm gonna be in amongst the wetland areas of it. So I'm gonna go check out and see how the pond looks and access looks, because I've never been here. And I gotta go back and get the boat and stuff. Like I said yesterday, I'm outfitted in my ice fishing shells called Striker Ice, and they're buoyant along with my life vest, so at least they'll be able to find me. Well, I think that answers my question. Open water over there. I wonder if this is slush or what. Well, it's pretty thin. It's not an inch, that's for sure. If I had my other canoe, I'd put in here and bust through. But I have my carbon fiber, and I would imagine I'd mess it up pretty good. So this is going to be saved till next year. And come in here to hunt this lake. Google Earth has it's got a huge bay that's certainly a wetland, and I would imagine there's plenty of ducks that like to hang out there. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna put in. So I'll head back to my campsite, and I'll put back in and do the route I did yesterday. I know there's ducks there. The question is, can I get close enough to them? I'm so tempted, but I'm reluctant to do this. At least I know where it is now. That's noisy. this was open water yesterday. Doesn't look like I'm going to have a good day. I did put up 2, but they were too far away. Maybe this is slush. We're going to find out. About a 1/4 inch, and I can't go through that with this canoe. Tool around the marsh here, I guess. See where I can get. Well, the wetlands frozen in. I'm sure the river's okay. I gotta paddle back to the campsite depending on the time. I could put the canoe back on the car and go put in at the bridge and paddle up and down. I mean, what else is there to do? So, this main channel is so it's my third put in, no, my second put in today. I'm going to paddle down to the outlet and then paddle back up and then go back up further. Well, let's see what happens today. Yesterday, I paddled over there, over to here. And today, it's frozen. And I'm surprised at how frozen it is. Pretty frozen.